Okay, Taurus. Whew. Whew. That's all I gotta say is whew. And we got the owl here to prove it. Whew. Yes, it is warm in here and toasty. Got the heater going and I just had my coffee, but I woke up already sweating. And okay, so we're just gonna talk a little bit about Taurus for a couple of minutes. And my brother's a triple Taurus, so I relate the energies to people that I know in my life. Okay, so think of the bull, okay? Big and earth. So big earth energy, so very sensitive and very into the senses, the things that they find pleasure in, okay? So aesthetics, food, love making, they're very tangible with their love. They're also very tangible with their anger. They'll show, they shoulder check motherfuckers, okay? And it could be, you know, I mean, they are earth, so it's physical. So, I mean, you could literally be punched in the face or given a wedding ring by a Taurus, okay? Excuse me. They're ruled by Venus, okay? So, and because they're such a earth energy, so in tune with the love vibration of the earth, they flow with that energy. So if you think of Mother Nature, she could be as beautiful and delicate as a flower, but as loud and big and destructive as a volcano, okay? So this is Taurus. I always think of Taurus as like, kind of like, is it Fantasia, or it's like the hippo with the tutu? But I think of a Taurus because it's like they're ruled by Venus, love, aesthetics, the beauty, the delicate, feminine, okay, flow, love. So something about Taurus, like see, they excuse me, they're more into showing their emotions, okay? So like, if you think of the earth signs, well, let's just think, okay, like spending money. Okay, Capricorn would be like, let's make sure the bills are paid first and we can just go spend whatever we want. And whatever's left over is our mad money. Taurus is like, no, let's go have fun. We'll make sure the bills get paid too. But let's go have fun first, okay? Fun first. Fun first. Taurus, fun first. And Virgo's like, huh? Bills? Because see, Capricorn's like the more masculine of the earth signs. That's what I am. I'm Capricorn. I'm like, yeah, make sure all the bills are paid and we got overstock of everything. And then let's only spend half of what we have left over. Just in case of an emergency. And then Virgo's more like in the now, because it's the virgin, watery, feminine, more in the now moment, going with the flow. So they're more just like, whatever's in the now moment. Bill needs to be paid? Oh, let's pay it now. We're going to go out to eat? Let's go out to eat now. Okay, so they're more in the moment, not thinking really like past or future. And Capricorn takes all that into account. But they're still in the now, but they're looking at the past and future to be more secure in their now. Whereas Virgos, it's not about security for them. It's more a flowing in the moment, earthly now. And so Taurus is kind of like the bridge of those two, and then amplified because it's Taurus, okay? But being ruled by Venus, you know, Capricorn's ruled by Saturn. So, of course, we pay the bills first. Virgo is ruled by Mercury, okay? Communication, thinking, they're just kind of like, they can be critical they can kind of oscillate between, you know, being too overcritical and then not critical enough. So, whereas Taurus is this, like a perfect blend between the two. Like, let's just fun first. Of course, Taurus is fun first, but bills still get paid. Okay, but their focus more is beauty, aesthetics, the senses, the pleasures of the senses, the smells, the sights, the sounds, the tastes. You know, Tauruses, they love finer foods. Not that they don't like, you know, fast food or whatever, but food is a big aspect of their life, just, and all the aesthetics that go with it, and the pleasures of the senses, okay? Now, what I'm feeling Taurus is it's like they're getting a little aggressive only because they want to get on with this beauty thing, okay? Living life and enjoying it, and I feel like that something's dragging them down in there before January even, like maybe today or within the next couple of days around the holidays, something's gonna kick off where you're gonna have make a solid, secure decision. But Taurus needs like a big energy, okay? Like to break up with someone, you got to be, you know, caught in bed with somebody for them to break up with you, or you know, they need it to be tangible. They're not watery in their emotions. They're like, okay, she cheated on me, that's grounds for divorce. You know what I mean? They don't work through their bull, their Taurus, their of the earth, right? So they go by these laws. There's no, well, we can figure it out with our mind or through the heart or the emotions. No. They're just like, Taurus is like, ABC, all right, then I got to do D because you cheated on me, and okay. So there's something, maybe a person who's more of a thinker or feeler, and you don't want to get wrapped up in talking a lot. You don't want to get you know, you speak the language of love, but through tangible, okay, like time with someone, doing things together, exchanging gifts, massages, whatever. The Taurus isn't really like, let's get all emotional and do, you know, couple sessions together and talk our feelings out. Taurus isn't like that. Not that they can't be, it depends on their chart too. If they have a lot of maybe Pisces in their chart or something. Because watery emotion, Scorpio will be more like dark with their communication, where they may like, they're just trying to express their feelings, but they end up hurting your feelings. Whereas Cancer, they'll like hold back their feelings, and then they might be passive aggressive, you know, with negative feelings, I'm saying. Pisces is pretty much just, they kind of put their heart out there. If they're sad, they'll be sad. If they're mad, they'll be mad, and they kind of just flow it out there. Like a fish, right? A smooth flow out, whatever it is. And I have Cancer moon, so I do see that, like, we don't like to talk, we like to talk about the things that make us feel good. If it's stuff that that's like negative, we're like, no. Or we'll sweep things under the rug, and then we'll like slam a door or snip at some, and then, you know, get those little crab pinchers out, and people will be like, damn, Cancer, I didn't even know you were mad. Ooh. Right? My nephew's Cancer. He'll do that every once in a while, just like snip out, like, ooh, Cancer, you weren't even talking all day. I didn't even know you were mad. You better pipe up. Cancer needs to pipe up sometimes. So put the pipe down and pipe it. No. So yeah, I have a Cancer moon, so that's big Cancer energy. So I can do that. So depending on what watery aspect in your chart, Taurus, you might want to do a free online, just check out and see what you know, to help you see what energy you're tuning into to manage your emotions. Because I think there's some emotional stuff coming up, and it's not that you're reacting to the emotions or being emotional. You just don't want to get all emotional because you don't like drama. You don't do cord cutting ceremonies or whatever. You just like get someone to hit you so you can be like, yep, okay, we're done. Good. That's exactly what I needed, so I could just, right, turn the page. So, I don't know if there's going to be like a big holiday blow up for some Tauruses, and they're just going to be, but it's going to be good because you're going to get that out before January even comes around. I feel like a lot of Tauruses are just going to be done with it. It's like, and they're like, they don't even want to wait. They don't even want to wait till January. I feel like it's something, it could be people at a job. It doesn't necessarily have to be one person. It's just something that keeps wanting to, maybe it's your past, it's a concept or whatever that keeps wanting to pull you into an emotional state. And that's what's making you angry and emotional, because you don't want to be all emotional. You just want to be done with it, move on. Put the peg in, right? Whatever, just, not put a peg in it. That'd be like coming back to it later. Taurus is just like, okay, let's deal with this peg that I got in my hand, and then I'm going to throw it away and burn it up. It ain't going in the pegboard. Okay, it'll come back to later. We'll deal with this now and get it done. Because they don't want to go through ritual to do cord cutting ceremonies and all that. They just want to be done. Okay, but they need something, like I said, because they're earth and they're big energy, so they need like a blow to the face. Like literally, someone needs to punch them for them to be like, okay, you're an asshole, you're out of my life. Okay. Okay, I'm talking about two dudes who got in a fight. Okay, I'm not talking about a woman who got punched by a man. Okay, we're not going there. But like, not literally a punch in the face, but some, like something really tangible that you have to witness, that you have is tangible. Okay, earth sign, tangible. You have to see it, have it in your hand. Maybe some divorce papers in your hand. I don't know, and then you're gonna be free before you even head out into January. Then that's gonna be the thing. Maybe you're waiting off someone else who's like dicking around or something. Okay, you just want to be done with it like now. You don't even want to wait, another week. So that's why my back's all sweaty, Taurus, because of you. Like I said, my brother's triple Taurus, so. And I just had a dream that I was telling people, I'm like, yep, everyone's waking up. Even these people that, old friends and their moms and stuff, and they're talking about, I don't know, we're not going to get all political, but they're talking about some stuff that's going on in the news and stuff. And I remember telling someone, I'm like, yep, people are waking up. People are waking up. So there's something that you woke up to, Taurus. Maybe this morning, like I did, I woke up to your energy. Maybe you woke up this morning. Some of you guys are sweating like, okay, this is it. Something it's got to happen today. Something has to happen. Concrete. Okay, you want something concrete, like a cast iron skillet knocking you upside the head. Okay, and I'm Capricorn, so I'm even more stubborn than a bull. But bull's got a lot of energy, so to shoulder check a bull, you got to come in with a bulldozer. So, now we're going to get into it. We'll see what comes out in the cards. Let me just, I'm like pulling your shirt, to do the air out, because I'm sweating, yo. I feel the Taurus energy. Let me just get this back sweat off a little bit. Okay. I'm going to delve into a little bit of a shamanic vibe to just bring it down, Taurus, so we can sift through it and see what we got here for you. Okay, it's a 2-year. That means it's time to partner up. Giddy up, partner up. Oops, yeah, that way. So, it's 2018, so that reduces to a 2. God loves partnerships. That's why he and she, Mother, Father, God, the divine womb, everything comes from that. Okay, I have lots of videos. But So there's this, it's kind of like, I just see an empty lot, and it's like plans to build. So whether you're partnering up with another person, you're partnering up with Mother Earth, you're partnering up different aspects of yourself, your masculine, feminine energies, and you're bringing that. So, but as within, so without. So as you do that, you're going to align with others who are doing that. You know, we attract our reflection. So, coming into the new year for Taurus, make sure that, and you're an earth sign, but you're a big energy. So just make sure that you're really leaving any residual, I wouldn't say emotional, but just energetic attachments, okay, going into the new year. We're blossoming, we're building. 2 is about balance, partnership, cooperation, adaptability, acclimation, rising to the next level, having a support system, and then you being the support system, so give and receive, the reciprocation. So this vortex of energy is being created, just like the yin yang. Okay, you got the masculine, feminine, one, the other is rooted in the other. Now it creates a third big vortex. So that's what we're doing. We're partnering up this year in business and finance and all kinds of things. Spiritually, energetically, preparing for that 3-year, 2019, that'll reduce to a 3. And that's when that third energy comes in and we really see the blossoming of all the building, okay? So the 9 was the culmination. That was 2016, okay? And then last year, or this year, 2017, is we did all this one work where we're aligning with self, with source, getting back to core, origin. So, all right, Corrigan, that name just came into me. I don't know. Maybe someone watching has that name, or know someone named Corey. Well, my nephew's Corey. I was just talking about cancer. I named him too, and that means heart, and core and cord, and relates to the trees and all that. So, all right. How long did I go on for? Not too bad. We'll see what comes out in the cards. You know, sometimes when they're really good, it's short and sweet, to the point, in about an hour, like Aquarius. So here's a couple of garnets, raw garnets. Pretty inexpensive. These were only like $5 a piece. Naturally faceted. Okay, you got a little outie belly button, bloop, little baby growing out of that one. All right, that's that third energy that's just going to start sprouting. Natural facets, striations, it's just, they're beautiful. Trying to get the shine on there. The striations, the stripes from the natural growth. These are garnets, my birthstone. There you go, you can see the stripes, the striations. That's how you can tell it's naturally faceted by Mother Nature. And you can see also some of the, you know, the matrix rocky part in there. So very much feminine energy. 2 energy is building. Okay, that's a feminine energy. Partnership, 2, feminine. The singularity is a masculine energy. Okay, so the feminine is really rising. We are really aligning with the 9 was culminating all the distortions and interference and baggage and all that crap out. Then the 1 was really purifying all the chakras, aligning, okay, getting aligned with that masculine, the singularity, okay, single file line, all the organized, rigid, okay, straight lines and angles, okay. Now we're getting more into the blossoming, the curved edges, the feminine, the creative, bringing in the color, the smells, the sounds, the tastes, all the stuff that Taurus loves, okay. Taurus loves love. So now we're really going to be, men and women are really going to be focusing on that feminine energy, okay? Love, creation, abundance, coloring outside the lines, painting your fingernails, each one a different color, stuff like that, okay? Things don't have to be matching and symmetrical and all that, okay? We're doing asymmetry more. And then in the 3 year, we'll have the perfectly strong and balanced and whole masculine and feminine together to create that third energy, and that's going to be powerful. So we laid the foundation, okay, did all the prep work. Now it's time to build on that nice level solid surface, okay? We worked the earth, we got all the boulders out, all the roots from old tree, whatever. Now we did all the whatever stuff you got to do underground. Put the water pipeline in it, whatever. Okay, so now we're actually building the things above the ground, which we can see now. Okay, tangibly, visibly see and engage with and experience. So, all right, and we have Owly here to assist us. Okay. Woo! I'm excited, Taurus. Let's go like this a little bit just so you can see the shuffling. Down just a little bit. So, 12 cards. We try to aim for one for each one. And we're just going with the flow, however the cards go. We're going with the feminine intuition. It's more of a true knowing because it's knowing of the heart, which is much more powerful than the brain. But we did that brain masculine stuff this year. Now we're doing the left brain. Now we're doing the right side, right hemisphere, right brain, more feminine. Where we don't have to figure stuff out. We just know. It's like, well, give me facts and evidence and show me how. No, I don't really feel the need to do that. It's okay. I just know. You can accept it or reject it. I don't have any attachment to that. Either way, that's your experience, and this is mine. Let's see if we align. All right, Taurus, let's get into it. Whew! Already 6 of Wands and the World at the bottom. I told you, dude. I don't mean to say dude. Dudettes. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle, right? There's 6 of Wands, Victory, the World. So it's like, yeah, that's why I'm sweating, because it's like, maybe you woke up this morning, Taurus, going, today's the day. I gotta make that phone call. I gotta sign that paper. I gotta let them know no more. I gotta do something. Oh, and it's 12/22, so it's 1 2 2 2 1. 2 2 2. Big builder. Big energy. Well, was definitely the day for your reading. 6 of Wands and World, yeah, big, victorious, ending, completion, new beginning, feeling like now. I just said new beginning, Ace of Wands, there you go. Got the spiral of life, how we're all connected and intertwined. The foxes, the mushrooms. So this is kind of like, because the mushrooms are there, it kind of reminds me of like unexplored territory, new worlds that your spirit's going to take you this year. Okay, because this is Ace of Wands, so this is very electric. This is good. That's what I was saying, like, Taurus, it's like you woke up this morning, well, I don't know, I felt it, but I think a lot of Tauruses woke up this morning going, all right, new beginning, like, I need to, like, today, like, yesterday, okay? Like, you're a day late for the Ace of Wands, okay? So, yeah, Page of Swords, Ace of Swords. You know what you gotta do. It's of the mind. You gotta make a decision. Because you want to get back to just being the Page of Swords and not having this heavy Ace of Swords on your mind. Something that your spirit is calling you to do. And you know you have to do it. Because you got a lot of energy. Even though that's wands, that's fire. But, you know, fire is electricity. So, yeah, Taurus. Let's see what we got for February. So January, that's what I'm saying, like this month, other people was like either January, or by February, but that's exactly what I was thinking. Taurus is like this month. They're like, no, I don't even want to get into January without getting this done, because I want January to be Ace of Wands, brand new, fresh, clean slate, new beginning. I want all my energies. I'm not gonna have my energies be anywhere else. It's all mine. No, no energy leaks. So, like leaky gut syndrome, whatever, is like leaky spirit syndrome. Okay, there we go. There's the Wheel, the Chariot or Judgment card. Okay, Magician, Judgment, the Wheel. Knight of Wands. Yeah, that Knight of Wands maybe gotta go. Four of Cups. Yeah. So emotionally, you may feel a little uneasy because maybe you're breaking up with someone. Okay, and you need this new fresh beginning, but you might keep wanting to, like, when it's a fresh breakup, or whether it's a person or you're separating yourself from a belief system, whatever it is, in February, a little bit of uneasiness. You're going to have a lot of help, though, because there was a Judgment card, the Wheel. So, Four of Cups is, you know, boredom, anxiety, uneasiness. Just, you know, not feeling great. Just kind of meh, melancholy. Because, see, in January, you're going to have this fire, okay? But you're directing your energy in a different, okay, you're funneling it differently. You're actually directing it now. You actually have directives for your energy. So, and it's new and different. So some emotions might come up over it. But it's Four Cups, which makes sense with Taurus, because Taurus isn't like, you know, they're sensitive but not emotional. Okay, they could be very sensitive, clairsentient. Okay, like myself, and my brother's triple Taurus. So yeah, you're just gonna feel maybe things aren't so aesthetically pleasing, right? Because maybe you don't have this beautiful person to look at anymore. Whatever. Go look at yourself in the mirror, Taurus. You're gorgeous. Okay, let's let you look at the owl while I shuffle. So, yeah, Knight of Wands was at the top. So maybe it's a fire sign. Maybe they're sucking your fire and you want your fire back. Or maybe they helped you to bring in some fire, and that's what that whole thing was about, okay? So see it for what it is and not more, so that Four of Cups can be passed through, and see what we have for March for you. Because that's kind of like what I'm getting, like when ones who are starting off January great, they might have a little bit of like downtime in February, like, I thought January was so great, so I was expecting even more in February, but then it's just kind of January carries over. It's not like more comes in. make sure my, okay. It's not like more energy comes in, which you might be expecting because there's so much energy in January. So you might expect it to increase, but it's kind of just going to level off. And so you don't let that trick you, though, emotionally. Just know that it's part of the process and trust in it and flow through it, and don't trip out too much on it. But it, you know, you might feel a little bit of some sort of way about it, but it's 4 cups, so it's not too bad. It's not like 5 of cups where you're like crying and, you know, you're just going to be like, it's kind of like when someone passes away, but you don't really know how to feel about it until a birthday passes or something cool happens and you want to jump on the phone and go call your sister to share it with her, but then you're like, oh wait, she's dead, or you know what I mean? So something like that might come up, like, oh, you want to rush to the phone to go call but you're like, wait, no, I'm growing, learning, ascending. I'm not doing the old stuff anymore. I'm not running to the comforts of. Yeah, so you're going to have to make your own decisions. 2 of Swords, 4 of Swords. Rest your mind knowing that. Let's see what we got for March. Rest your mind knowing. Yeah, that you're the Queen of Wands. And that you have your own energies. Because we're going to start feeling weird, like, whoa, people aren't affecting us anymore. Or that energy won't be supported of allowing other people to affect us, and then going and having conversations about it, of like how this person's affecting us. And because being right here right now and building isn't staying stuck in the past. So you're going to be forced to be this Queen of Wands and find your energy through yourself. You're a big channel of energy because you're Taurus, you're Earth, so you can really anchor a lot of energy. You can really tap into a lot of the Earth force energy. So it's Wands, it's fire, but it's Queen, it's water, okay? So because you're such a big Earth, maybe you're asked to, maybe that happened for a reason, so you can have a little bit of an emotional trigger for a cup, so you can just explore your feelings. This is kind of like not really knowing how you feel, so you kind of got to go in there and explore it a little bit. But in March, you're going to come out feeling like the Queen of Wands. So that's balanced in your fire and your water, which is, you know, these are the aspects of you that you're building with this 2 energy. Yeah, because there's the Queen of Swords and King of Swords. Yeah. So balancing the masculine and feminine, getting more into your mind. Okay, so there's air, and then with the, okay, fire and water. So they're asking you, because you're such a big earth energy, they're asking you to get into the air, the fire, and the water. Because you're good. Bulls, good. Taurus, good. Earth, yeah, you got it. You're good. You're being asked to explore the left and right hemispheres of the mind, masculine and feminine mind. Okay, thoughts, thinking, the way you think. What do you draw from? Are you drawing from the mental, the emotional, your physical, tangible environment, the facts on paper? What are you drawing from to make what's the word, to declare your reality? What are you drawing from in order to paint that picture, in order to depiction, an accurate depiction of your life? Are you drawing from the tangible environment, your resources, money, home, this, that, job, all that? Are you drawing from the mental, the emotional? Okay. So again, the Knight of Swords. So Knight is fire and Swords is air. So this is what I was saying, like, what are you drawing from? The action of your thought process. And with the Knight, the action, the electrical impulses. So this thought process, because it's a knight, it's moving, but it's air. Swords, it's air, so it's thought, it's mental, but it's the movement of the mental. Okay, how do you move through things mentally? What are you drawing from? So you're going to be asked to draw from anything other than earth. You're good in that department. Okay? But this is also, okay, this is fire because it's Queen of Wands, but it's water, so it's another kind of a flow. And balanced, okay, of two different elements. So this is more of a still, this in February, this Four of Cups, that's more of a still emotion where you're going through these checkpoints of yourself, your energy checkpoints, your mental, emotional, body checkpoints. Like you're getting yourself on the scale, you know. So maybe with this physical energy that you're always used to tapping into, this earth force, big energy, you need to channel it. I was kind of getting like you have this big ball in the center. Oh, it's like, should I go with meditation and all that to like calm it down and bring it, keep it, maintain it in the center? And, or should I go like, do I need to get it out and exercise? And okay, maybe a little bit of both for Taurus. Ace of Swords on the bottom. Two of Cups on the top. Ooh. So yeah, to really call in this partnership and love and really, and that's what you're all about. You're ruled by Venus. Okay, so Two of Cups is on the top. And that keeps coming up a lot. Ace of Swords on the bottom. So you got to get to this point of mental clarity. This process that you need to go through mentally and emotionally to get to this point of mental clarity in order to have this loving partnership that a lot of people I start seeing halfway through the year. It's a process of two. It's not like bam, the 2 year starts and we just partnership right off the bat and it's always a process, right? So it's not like the whole year is just going to be everyone making love. Okay, it's a process of the two. It's a two energy process. So let's see, January, February, March, April. So let's just, okay, May. Let's keep going and see if some love comes in for you for May. Okay. Yeah, that's shut out. Knight of Cups. Yeah, love coming in for May. Like literally that's love coming in. And these two are like face towards each other. Okay, so once you do this mental process, as you're doing that and flowing through that, this is flowing to you. Because that's what you're doing as you're doing this mental process. You're getting closer and closer to this. And they're getting closer and closer to you. What you are seeking is seeking you. But it's like, you just have to focus on the process when you're in it, not the ultimate result, which is this Knight of Cups coming in, which is just fire and water. Okay, just like the Queen of Wands is fire and water. So it's very passionate, steamy, the Knight of Cups. Whew. Queen of Wands is very passionate and steamy too. A lot of water and fire, so... I believe it's fire, unless the Knight is air. I keep getting the Knight and the King's... I believe it's, I think the Knight is fire. Yeah, the action, the fire, yeah, I believe. Oh, say turtles. I'm just looking into there's a seahorse, sea turtles, sea, oh. It's like you can finally see this on the horizon, this love coming in towards you. So, So in May, okay, maybe not, it's not in your physical, tangible reality, but you see it, you see some sort of evidence of it. Maybe you're visualizing it. Maybe you're doing meditation and calling this in, okay? Through this process, through this mental process, maybe this is some meditation to really align with this energy of the Knight of Cups, okay? Passionate, okay? It keeps moving. It's not stagnant. So it could be like literally like, you know, a partner, a lover, romantic partner. High Priestess on the bottom, Temperance on the top. Oh, yeah. It's like, maybe, yeah. So through some meditation, intuitively, you're going to maybe get visions, words, synchronicities, different things, because you have High Priestess on the bottom. And then Temperance on the top. So I'm really getting, yeah, Taurus, you need to do some meditating. And with the physical energy, just go running or whatever, like in the physical body, you need to physically ground that into the earth. And make sure you're clearing that so you can do this meditative work. Yeah. Yep. You're going to have to sit still. Oh, Taurus. Oh, God, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're going to have to sit still and get in tune with your intuition and balance out. Okay, Temperance. Water, fire. Water, fire. Yeah, I was already getting like, whoo, you just need to like, something's like the spiritual energy leak, okay? I'm not saying people are vampiring you. You got, you know, you have a lot of earth force energy, so you have the power to cut ties, move forward, do whatever you want, okay? There's no, so for you, it's more of an energy leak, not an energy vampire. Okay, we got two here. Justice and King of Wands. Yeah. Maybe getting a divorce from a King of Wands. From a fire sign. In June. Or it could be, again, this is the King of Wands, so it's the King of Cups here, but then maybe it really comes into focus and you see like, ooh, this is the one energetically that you're really aligning, because Justice could also mean balance. Okay, these both came out, King of Wands. So it could be that you finally see love on your horizon because the completion and the ending with someone else is like official, tangible. And this is major arcana, so this could be like, you know, some type of authority, whatever, however it is, legally, just like you want it to be, just crisp and clean and tangible and lock, stock, whatever. You don't want it to be wishy-washy, flowy, you want it to be know-y, black and white on paper. Just like, okay, Justice, black and white, very clear. So maybe it's either this passion that you're aligning with this person on an energetic level. They're very balanced. You're going to feel this balance, okay? Or it's like a legal, like technical, literal legal situation like divorce, or but tangible, whether it's legal on paper. It's just something for you is like tangible to where it's like concrete. Okay. And this process of the Knight of Swords could be you balancing this water and the fire, because it's bookended by the Knight, or the oh, that's the King of Cups. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was saying. Was I saying fire? I can't remember what I said. But this is the King of Cups, yeah. I believe the King is air. And the Knight is fire. Because the momentum and movement, fire, right? I better check that before I do any more readings, because I keep doing that. I'm like, why am I getting the masculine? I guess because I'm so focused on the feminine energy, the water and the earth right now, that the masculine is kind of all one fire, air swirling around this big right now, that I'm just like, whoa, I'm going to go right here and focus on this feminine energy, which is what we're all doing. So, let the masculine stew a little bit. Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, yeah. Knight of Pentacles, yeah, that's someone stewing a little bit, just kind of going around, swirling around in a certain, just, because it's Pentacles, not really going anywhere, just kind of really staying put. You want to, but if you try, you're just going to go around in circles. Yep, ding, ding, ding. That was correct. So, before you take any further action, make sure, January, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, in June, that this is solid and concrete before you, into July, before, because if you try to make any moves too soon, you're just going to be pivoting. Whoa, no, too many here. We'll see if that comes back out. I almost was going to take it because the Six of Pentacles was over there by itself, but I'd be giving and receiving. Yeah, maybe if it's a person, you're getting divorced or whatever it is, maybe it's because they couldn't give and receive. And Taurus is big on that. They like to go places and do things and go have food and, make the house look nice. And they need to have resources. Okay, it's not that, oh, money makes me happy. But it's not money necessarily. It's resources. Money equals building materials. Money equals ingredients to go make a gourmet meal for you and your wife or husband. It's for Taurus, money equals beauty, aesthetics, joy, the joy, the pleasure of the senses. So what do we have for July for Taurus, you guys? Team of benevolence, the highest benevolence. Oh, okay. Okay, just as I was saying with that Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, if you're going to try to make a move, you're going to be kind of going around in a circle, just kind of pivoting. You're not really going to, you're going to maybe, get a little movement. Maybe it'll be satisfying in one way mentally or something, but you're not really going to get anywhere, because that's what came out, the Hanged Man. And that's major arcana. That's God and the universe supporting these energies of just hold tight and sit still. Okay, it might take 30 days for the paperwork to go through or whatever. Just timing, sequence, something about sequence. So just as, shed and sacrifice the rest of anything else you need to purge out before the partnership really starts to build. Because you need this concrete ending, okay? So you're going to have a little bit of downtime after that to just chill, to just reflect, to just lull, daydream, whatever, just figure stuff out emotionally, mentally. And it's not going to be tough. You're going to have assistance because it's major arcana, the Hanged Man. So you're going to have a little bit of solitude, just time to, solace, okay? Seven of Wands and Star card. So Seven of Wands is on the bottom when that came out. Star card on the top. So speaking from the spirit, speaking from your true higher self, okay? That's what this reflection time, okay? Don't want to make the same mistakes when you do this concrete thing. It's not just this person or this whatever out of your life. It's the old parts of you out of your life too. So this downtime after this is going to help. So you have to focus on this situation, but after that's done concrete in July, now you're going to have to focus on you as a part of this situation. Okay? So now it's going more inward in July. So that when you start to come out and express this new energy into the tangible, real world, okay, you're coming from a higher, you're being led by the Holy Spirit, you're being led by your higher self, you're being led by your guides, you're being led by the breath of life, the visionary, your dreams, you're being led by your higher aspects. And when you speak, when you have opinions, when you speak, when you open that throat chakra, the words that come out are going to be from your highest aspect. But you need to be patient. You're going to be forced to be patient in July anyway, so. So take it for what it is and enjoy that time, okay? And these blips, like a blip here, a couple blips in the different readings, it's only that month, okay? And you're going to process through it, so be patient with yourself and trust in the process during those times. A little bit of downtime, okay? That's just a process, energies. Let everything absorb. Queen of Pentacles, earth and water. Let everything absorb. Yeah, the water gets absorbed into the earth. So, and that's manifesting now, okay? That earth and water. She's like pregnant and coming from the heart right there, see? The green and gold. About ready to birth yourself, the new you, into the new now. That's beautiful. So that's August. That's good. High Priestess, the wheel. Progress, okay? From this downtime, the High Priestess of going within, okay? Getting in tune with yourself. That's really going to help you progress. You click forward on that wheel. And it's karmic because it's major arcana right here. You got Justice in June and then Hangman in July. So it's all divinely guided. It's all part of the path. So September. So August, you're going to be really feeling back in the case because it's Queen of Pentacles, Earth. Okay, so you're going to be back in your watery feminine flow because it's earth and water. Okay, what do we have here? That's so interesting because it went, these chunks that were left in my hand, it went on the top 6 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so doing this meditation and mental work and emotional work, you're going to be more agile in these processes now. So it's necessary. 10 of Wands, see? You're going to trust yourself. And so in September, you're going to be able to drop all the pressure, the pressure of the process. You know, hang in there till the end. 10 of Wands, you hung in there until the end. So it's going to be a big relief of pressure in September when you're feeling yourself in August. September, you're going to feel the pressure valve release because you're really feeling back into yourself again, but without any of the baggage and distortion and, you know, July is when you're shedding anything so that when you come back into alignment with self again and you're in tune with all the aspects, they've all been cleansed of any dark aspects, okay? Now you're really feeling yourself. August, Queen of Pentacles, water, earth. That's you all day. All dang day. So 10 of Wands, it's like, oh my gosh, it's such a relief. I can be me without all of the baggage and distortions and the rest of the stuff. You can just abandon all that and just drop it. Drop it like a potato that's a little too hot. So that's great. You're like, the pressure's off. You're putting the pressure on yourself because you really want to, yeah, balance and build. And that's the energy that we need to align with, because that's the energy that the universe is supporting, and only that energy. So if you're not in alignment with that, you're not going to be able to manifest and create your reality, because the earth, God, all the cosmos aren't supporting that. They're supporting partnership. So however that expresses itself in your life to balance you out. Oh my gosh, the Lovers. So that's what I'm saying. You come so fully into yourself in August that September you can just drop the pressure of, because being you in the past, maybe there's some pressure because you weren't being your true, authentic, organic self. But now that you are in August, you can drop the pressure, being obligated to anybody, okay? It's your energy to do whatever you want to do with it. So this is you being balanced, the Lover's card. And that's what creates the alignment with others who are this as well. And it's supported by the glory of God. See, it's like all seeing eye of God looks like eyeball. It's just looking down and saying, yes, yes, my child. Yes, we love and partnership and abundance and procreation and blossoming and making more seeds and more trees and more flowers and bees and birds and blah, blah, blah. Taurus, Lover's card. I think, did this come out like in every reading? I mean, hello, too. Yeah. You think so? Ooh. Oh, Taurus. Oh, I love you guys. I really do. I get along well with male and female Tauruses. But they do have that shoulder check kind of energy, but it's cool because we're Capricorn, so we rooted deep into the earth. So, you know, other signs may feel like bullied by it or something, but Capricorns, we're like, okay, you can shoulder check me. But I remember that. And when you're least expecting it, I'm gonna ram your butt. When you're not looking, don't turn your back on a goat. Ooh, yeah, people have turned their backs on me. It hasn't ended up good for them, and I don't have anything to do with anything. I release everything to God, good and bad. All of it belongs to God, Mother, Father. So, oh my, I love that, you guys. Aww. Okay, and so there's the Knight of Pentacles. So now you won't be swirling it around. You're going to come out, oh, because look, Chariot card on the top. Okay, again, that's just balance, you being balanced in your energies. And that's the goddess Nike, the goddess of victory. So this love, it's going to be victorious because it's the self-love that brings in another person who loves self, aligned with source and knows who they are, where they came. And then it's just like, oh, this is your Merkaba, this is your vehicle, your Merkaba, balance, masculine, feminine. Okay, so that's perfect. Or that was the top card. And then here's also masculine, feminine, because you have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is, make sure you don't, you're not going too fast. You're going to progress nicely, but it's going to be big energy, but very balanced and supported by the cosmos, because they're supporting the two energy. So yes, that's awesome. That was on the top, Chariot when the Lovers came out, Knight of Pentacles on the bottom. Very balanced, very sure-footed progression with self, with this person. Complementing each other perfectly because you're balanced within your energies. You don't have energy leaks. If you do, you're going to attract other people who have energy leaks, and then you're going to be like, you got an energy leak, and they're like, you got one too, and everyone doesn't want to take accountability for themselves. So this is, you're going into some deep meditation. And it's going to get spurred in February. You might not really know what to do with the energies, but the feminine flow will come in and help guide you through some meditation, I think. And you can do stuff while you're meditating. Like I just bought myself a sauna. That's how I'm gonna you know, just health wise, and it's good for the metabolism and all that, and cleansing. But you know, you don't always have to just sit in the silent room in the dark. You can do meditations that involve, you know, you can meditate while you're doing yoga. You can meditate while you're, you know, taking a bath. Okay, so we have the Lovers in October, okay, and then November, oh, the Empress. And that's, again, major arcana, okay? Chariot, Empress, Lovers. It's being guided by the feminine, to let it just go with the feminine flow, because the feminine leads the way. Let her guide you. Let that energy guide you. Don't get too caught up in the 3D. Remember, being guided by your spirit when you speak. That Seven of Wands, being guided by your spirit, the Star card, okay? So this feminine, the Holy Spirit, the feminine, the universe, the earth, the water, partnership, the energy of two, this is what's guiding you, okay? And it's supporting this love of self, aligning with this other person that loves himself. You love each other the way you love yourself. You put God first, then yourself, and then this partner. So everything's in order. Remember, just like those swords were like 5, 6, 7, or 6, 7, 8. Everything in order. So mentally let the natural process, the mental skills that you've gained now, it's a different natural process. Where the natural process before was distorted and it wasn't healthy, it was imbalanced. Now it's, or it's just more of a singularity. Now it's more of the feminine, okay? So it wasn't balanced in the way that we had to focus on our left brain masculine stuff for this 1 year. Now it's a 2 year. Now we're focusing on the right brain, okay? And as we're doing that, more near the end of the year, we're going to see how it culminates, balanced left brain, right brain, and we're going to see how the feminine is actually the one leading the way. And that's how it stays balanced. She's the one on the two sides that funnels down to the center one, okay? 2 testes, 2 ovaries, whether it's testes or ovaries, it doesn't matter. That 2, that's feminine. And the singularity, the vaginal, the canal, or the pineal shaft, that's the singularity. That's the one that's masculine. So 2 is always feminine. Doesn't matter if it's testes or ovaries, 2, feminine. So, ooh, again, Temperance on the top. And 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. Well, Taurus, you gotta love that. Balance and tons of money to where you can like pass it down generation after generation to help other people and spread those seeds of abundance. So, ooh, I like that. Temperance again, I think that showed up in this reading already once, right? So November, Empress, feminine, fertile, flowing, leader, builder, creator, also the destroyer. She births, she consumes, she swallows you back into the womb. She doesn't pierce you and kill you, murder you. It's not like that. She swallows you back into her so that she can transmute anything that's trying to hurt her, right? So she'll just swallow your ass up because the earth ain't gonna, right? She ain't gonna no more. And Taurus should know all about that. Big earth sign. Probably love Gaia, right? So, whoa. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, Ten of Swords. We have the Ten of Wands over here, so energetically there was a big pressure release. So mentally there's going to be a big pressure release because Ten of Swords, King of Swords, Seven of Wands. Maybe this King of Swords can be a little manipulative just because I see the Seven of Wands and Ten of Swords. I feel like they might want to, they might got win somehow. You're doing good. They might want to pipe back up, or someone wants to chime in. But I feel like you're just going to shut them down because Ten of Swords, Seven of Wands. Because remember, you're being led by the Holy Spirit, so you command authority over wherever you are. So if you're being led by your higher self, I mean, other people were being led by their higher self too. You guys command the authority over that space energetically because you have the higher vibration. So you have the authority. You have seniority. So if someone's trying to come up against you and be manipulative and get you stuck in your mind and get you outside of this feminine flow that you're feeling, this Lovers and Empress in December, you know, that's the enemy. That's how he is. He sees you doing good and wants to go. Just know that that's what it is. That's what might be coming up in December. Shut it down. Might have to do with holiday gatherings again. So next year this time, okay? You're going to shut it down quickly though, because you're going to be coming from your right brain, feminine, that leads the way. It's going to guide you through anything. The thoughts you have to think, the feelings that you're going to feel, the things that you have to say. So you're just going to tell that King of Wands to, boom, get out the way. Or, if it's something good, you could be like, okay, because it's Lovers and the Empress, and you're like, is he going to give me the ring? Or that's what, because you got like King of Swords, so you're thinking a lot because you want that practical. Maybe you want the ring or something, you know, I don't know, but I think because Ten of Swords, your mind's going to be put right. So maybe you're the King of Swords, just like going back and forth with yourself mentally, kind of mentally self-sabotaging yourself mentally. Okay. Self-sabotaging yourself. Yeah, we did a self sandwich. Self-sabotaging mentally. Okay. So, but because there's Lovers and Empress, okay, they're going to express that love to you. So don't worry. Seven of Wands, they're going to speak. Okay, so then that you can put those thoughts that the King of Swords is having, you can put those thoughts to rest, Ten of Swords, because they will declare some kind of, if you want, because you're Taurus, you want that physical, tangible commitment or something. So if it's in this is the person that you're partnering with, not the enemy trying to cause some kind of waves, then that's what it's going to be. Is you're thinking like you want the concrete commitment, but you don't want to like make the mistakes in the past of pushing people. You want to be in that loving feminine flow, water and earth. Now, okay, after all the clearing, you come back into yourself, so you're like not going to make the same mistakes of the distorted version of yourself. So if this is the good person, you're just like, you're kind of going mentally around and around with it because you don't want to disturb, have a negative influence, negative impact on the situation. So you're kind of just keeping it swirling around in your own head. But then they're going to come out of the blue and speak up and say something that's going to make you drop those thoughts. Ten of Swords, like bam, as soon as they say that, as soon as they declare their love to you, okay? So it could be one or the other. And if it is the enemy rising up, just know that's going to come because you have the Lovers and Empress right here, October, November. Okay? Yeah. Because look, Page of Cups, or Four of Swords on the bottom, rest your mind. That's just put your mind at rest. Rest your mind, child. Sleep, child. Get some sleep during that time, maybe. And you have Page of Cups on the top. So that's that offer of pure, innocent love, peaceful, harmonious, Okay. So that was on the top and 4 of Swords on the bottom. So rest your mind. You're going to get that offer. However you guys decide you want it to be. Okay. But you will have tangible, physical, concrete evidence like the Taurus likes. As soon as this person vocalizes it. Okay. That's really what I think is going to happen because of the top and bottom card. So I don't really see. It could be possibly, because that's just how it works, right? When you're doing good, people want to take you down and stuff. So, but I really think it's going to be good because it's 4 of Swords. Like I was saying, put your mind at rest. They're going to speak up and offer you that tangible offer, love, and vocalize what's swirling around in their head, right? So, yeah. So, don't guard your heart. This is good. This is protected. This is divinely guided, divinely blessed. So, Taurus, I think good stuff's coming up for you in 2018. So I hope you got something out of this, and I hope you enjoyed. And whew, I gotta go take a shower now. All the sweat. Seriously, my back is like sweaty, y'all, Taurans. All right, I love you all. Peace and blessings. Let me just find my arrow here where my mouse is so I can click off. All right, love, peace, and blessings.